Welcome to Pick the Push, the only podcast you can win. And today we are going over the results for our championship match. Our champion Eddie Johnson defending their championship against Dpants at WrestleMania this past weekend. We have a very rare situation going on with the number one contendership. And Joe raises some very interesting points about why Raw might have beat AEW this week.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. The push. No half steps, no in between. The push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push.
Butt cheeks.
WrestleMania is over. The results are in. Eddie Johnson beats Dpants. Eddie gets 70 points, and Dpants had 51 points.
That was actually really close to what he predicted, but backwards. He said that the winner was going to get between 68 and 72, and the loser was going to fumble around, and I think it was get like a 48 or something like that.
Well, you know what? I'll think about giving him 18 more points. And he still loses, because you don't get points for that anyway.
Do you have any stats, any odd stats about the WrestleMania picking? Like, was it a lower or higher average than normal?
Yeah, actually, it was higher than it is normally, but like all these, it's crazy how close these are because it's by like a couple decimal points is how like it increases or decreases for the most part. Like everything's pretty much the same. Like it's wild. It went up by 0.08. It's pretty big.
Huge.
That's legally, that's a DUI. So that's kind of a lot.
That's huge.
But yeah, we went up. So the average now is 49.14.
Sounds like you're getting better at making the tests that are more fair than they used to be.
Everything's pretty much the same. The highest average, the first ever was 52.4 was the show's average and the overall average from from last July or August when we did SummerSlam. So we're technically down by about 3 points from that, but that's from almost a year. And I hope to keep all the points, honestly. Like if it's me creating the cards, I'm trying to keep all the points. And I want to score the highest too. So I'm trying to make it like as big as a gap for me as possible, but also like still fun, fair questions that like I still won't even know what's going to happen. Eddie Johnson, 70 points, the highest in the Royale. So that means when you're the highest and you win your own, you got to face the top three.
Triple threat.
So number 2, Dabber with 65 points. And then number 3, Caitlin Dunn, 60 points.
Because the champion defended his belt, right? We need to have a new number one contender. The number one contender is normally the person who scored the most overall. Eddie
but that was also the champion.
Scored the most overall. So what happens when the champion scores most overall is no longer a one-on-one, it becomes a triple threat.
There's only one other person in history that's done that. And
that's our man Ferg,
Randy Werberman Jensen?
No, Jared's
got the triple
Ferg
threat.
might have actually, but I know Jared definitely has.
Oh, that's right, because Jared was the number one, which put me as in the triple threat with
Dabber.
With Dabber,
yep.
And then Dabber
Bingo
won.
Bongo.
That's right.
Yep. Dabber might have an advantage in triple threats.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's pretty good at them.
65 points. Going into another WWE event too. Triple threat Backlash.
Yep.
Winner takes all. Yeah, so we did a couple polls for night 1 and night 2, and without a doubt, even in my eyes, like I wouldn't disagree. The IC ladder match was by far the best one for Mania. I mean, for me personally, definitely, but that's what we voted as a server.
I'm completely for it.
I agree.
The only other one we put on there is like Seth Gunter, which was the winner for night 1 too.
That I don't think I voted night 1, so I'm not counting. I wouldn't count that as the best.
What would you like for night 1? Oh, because you want CM Punk Roman, right? Or was that night 2?
No, that was
it was Cody Randy. Sorry.
Cody Randy, 1000%
That was
best
it.
match of night one. 1000%.
That's it.
Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic anymore.
Yeah, I was actually the opposite. I thought he was being honest, and now I think he's being sarcastic.
Stephanie Vicaire and Liv Morgan was the best match of night one.
That's it.
That's right. You did
Fair.
say that.
All right.
Yes. WrestleMania weekend was, was okay. We thought the best match of the night was a 6-man ladder match, but it wasn't the best match of the weekend. There were 2 matches for WrestleMania weekend that everyone needs to go and watch. They are actually part of GCW's promotion, and I think everyone needs to go and watch these 2 matches. The first one is Sandman's retirement match. The Sandman's very last match was against the Invisible Man, and it was an absolute banger. Strongly recommend going to find it. The other one was GCW's Clusterfuck. Also,
Oh yeah.
absolutely amazing from start to finish, and was a 2-hour Royale. It was amazing.
Clusterfuck's always really good. Like it's always even if
Mhm.
you like have low expectations, like there's always a lot of things to be excited about. But still the Sandman retirement match was insane. Like I wanted to call it cheesy or if like I didn't like something, but like I wanted to be excited about it too, but it was so good. I enjoyed it very, very much. Like it was unbelievable.
If you are a fan of wrestling in any way, shape, or form, whether it be a hardcore, whether it be just regular wrestling, whether it be comedy wrestling, those 2 matches check all of the boxes and are must watches for the weekend.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Between the 3 of us, for who owes a promo, I got 49 points, so I get to pick who.
Yes,
Brett,
yes.
you got 45, and Joe, 34.
Dead last again.
Nipping at your heels.
So,
What am
Joseph, you owe us a promo later that we're gonna hear in the episode that I'm very
Oh.
excited about.
I wouldn't get too excited about it.
I'm very excited about it because Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, but you don't chew Big Red.
Then you know what? I'm even more excited to tell you I'm gonna spread it out, and I'm gonna like you got yours, then I can give some to Brett right now, and like
Spread
he can
what
do the
out?
punishment. What do you mean?
Oh.
I get to pick the punishment and who does it. I can pick Brett if I want because
We
he
know
wanted
it's
to do
not gonna
that singing one, right?
You already picked Joe.
I didn't pick
Oh,
any.
that was from
No, he owes.
Dynasty. Oh,
This is a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He owes
That's
a
what I'm
new one.
saying.
Exciting.
I was asking. That's why I
See
was
the
asking
back
what I
and
was doing because
forth.
it came in dead last again.
Right.
So there's no
Exactly.
way that I feel like he's not picking me to do another promo. That's why I was
But like I
yeah,
could.
no, definitely.
But
You could say you could,
Brett
but let's
seemed
be
so excited
real.
last week about
I know.
doing.
Because you just want to get his hopes up again and then crush them to give me another promo. And you can do that all you want and think about it all you want. But I had to try and come up with a Ricky Bobby promo. And believe it or not, it was not as easy as it sounds to come up with something that's more than 3 quotes.
That just makes me happy. Like, did you think I'd be upset? Like, this is like more than anything I could have asked for.
All I'm saying is Joe will remember this.
Oh shit.
So, all right.
No, you
He's
don't.
convinced.
Brett's seen my list. You really hope I don't.
That's hey, it is what it is. But right now, we are in the right now.
Yeah, we are in the now. We are in the now. Who are you picking for the next one? Because I definitely lost. You get to pick.
For real, we even change it up. Joe, I'm not gonna give you a promo next week. I am gonna give you an award. Is what I'm thinking about. How do you feel about that?
For coming in dead last twice in a row.
You are receiving the Pick the Push Achievement Award for historic achievement of finishing dead last in back-to-back Royales.
I was
No
the
host
only
has
one to
ever
do
done
it.
this before. Please prepare your acceptance speech. Enjoy that one.
Oh my god!
Is that my promo?
I'm fucking dead over here.
I expect the acceptance speech next week.
All right, so I have to write an acceptance speech for the Pick the Push promo.
Oh my god!
Come on. I was trying to be nice last week, and I felt like this one, it needed to sting a little more because Jordan 96, 97 going back to back. That's all I'm saying. All right? I don't want any hurt feelings. I'm giving you an award. You sniffed it out. I didn't even get Brett to get super excited this time. So you took something from me too.
Yeah, yes, I did. I made sure to shut that shit down right away because Brett looked excited that you thought you were gonna change.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
This week was the Raw after Mania, and it's going to go up against this week's AEW. The current score I have is 11-4 with AEW, just absolutely dominating Raw. And this is a week you expect a lot out of Raw because it's, a big Raw after Mania. We always expect it to be awesome.
Ever since December ended and we had that wonderful Christmas year-ends bash with the Christmas hardcore match and things like that, I remember thinking to myself, they're probably going to go dormant, let all of their wrestlers heal. In my head, that's 3 months. You know what I mean? They're just going to start letting everybody not have like huge cuts in their body. Let them rest for 3 months. And right around March, April is what I thought. They're going to start bringing back the hardcore shit. And and what happened on Dynasty was fucking Edge getting clocked in the face and a huge show of blood that hadn't happened too many times since January. And they backed it up with this Dynamite where people got beat up once again. I think they were timing they're timing their warm up to start now. And AEW is only going to get better, and I'm not sure Raw's going to say the same.
It's so well, like my whole thought behind this week too is Raw did make itself better than it normally does, but AEW with the was the week before like one of their named ones, so they always make it try and
Spring
up it.
Bash.
This week
Yeah.
was just a Dynamite, and there was multiple things that will stick with me way longer than I think anything on Raw. Like there was a couple cool things with like the call ups.
Can I give mine?
What are you thinking?
When Tommaso Ciampa kisses MJF on the face and walks away, and the stunned, twitching eye of MJF as he literally cannot believe what just happened will stick with me forever, dude. Tommaso is a boss, and
Yep.
MJF is an incredible actor.
All right, Joe, you got something, and it's making me feel a type of way that you're gonna say some things about Raw.
In which fashion? Which way are you thinking I'm leaning?
Just listening at your face right now, I can tell that you're gonna say something about Raw
A rower.
in a positive light.
A rower.
I'm gonna start with AEW, and I would say that the MJF and Tommaso Ciampa moment I think was absolutely beautiful because Tommaso Ciampa is the best, and everyone should go and watch that final match with Tommaso and Darby. Anyways, it was an absolute banger. Strong recommend. That alone wasn't enough for me to pick AEW because that was probably the only part of AEW I thoroughly enjoyed to the point where I would go back and watch it. I felt like everything else was kind of actually, no, the Jericho promo. Jericho promo with Ricochet, actually, where he shuts Ricochet up and makes his own T-shirt with the thing that Ricochet has been saying to Jericho. I really, really enjoyed that. Now, Raw. It started with an Oba promo. Perfect. He didn't have to say anything. Everyone thought it was great, and it was over in like 5 or 6 minutes. Perfect. Rhea Io, also really good because Kyrie is a hilarious heel. Punk wasted 20 minutes of our time. but only 20 minutes, which is surprising out of a 3-hour show. So I'll also give that. And he took up the extra time with Cody. So we only had to deal with Cody and Punk for only 20 minutes out of the entire show. Super great.
Oh.
Super happy.
These were positive things, a reason to vote for Raw.
Yes. Ethan Page and Javon Evans, amazing match.
What was so good on Raw that was because like there's 2 points that you haven't referred to from AEW that are just the reason to watch this episode multiple times.
No?
My first idea is honestly Osprey versus Davis. Those cross bodies where they did a fucking entire flip in the air when they were just hitting each other. What the French hell is that?
That match was amazing, but one of the main points is the ending to that.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to get at, and we don't know what's gonna happen till next week. And guess
I'm
what?
so
That's not enough for me to care and
Hang
say
on.
that this episode was good enough.
Without speculation, the pile driver on the apron to Will Ospreay's injured neck, like onto the floor, like that one spot. Like I know I'm very excited where the story might lead to for the Death Riders to come out and just abduct Ospreay. But that's a crazy move to take. Like regardless of however your neck is or isn't.
I would say that there was at least 3 or 4 things together that would equal that main event of AEW. But if you have to choose between the two, go watch the AEW match. If you want to watch an entire episode of something, go watch Raw.
All right. That's a persuasive argument, and I like that one a lot.
You have Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Sol Ruka, Liv Morgan, and Finn Balor, JD McDonough. There was blood on a Monday on Raw,
on Raw.
but we had more than one bloody segment on Monday as well. I don't know if you guys remember the
Oh.
super large gash on the back of Braun Breaker's head after taking that chair shot.
Right.
The only downside that I will say was the 25-minute promo to end the show. You can skip it.
What about like the 15 recaps that were the same as last week?
Good bathroom breaks. And you can fast forward through them.
By far the best match of the week is Darby versus Ciampa, right? Is that
Yep.
unarguable?
1000%. Unarguable. The best match of the week is Darby Ciampa. Everyone
What a
needs to go and
stud.
see that match. Find a way to look it up. It's like 20 minutes of your time that you will not regret wasting.
I was not ready for how good that was. For real. There were specific parts of that match that I'll never forget. Like even
Yeah.
I'll remember when Darby just jumped to the timekeeper's table because of how crazy the other moves were.
I am the table.
Yeah, I am the floor. How about that? They just
Oh.
fucking
Yeah,
like,
I
dude.
am the floor like 6 times. When I tell
Oh.
you, like, the match was starting as Ciampa's coming down, right? He's getting into the ring. I'm thinking to myself, damn, I don't know who's gonna kill themselves first. Because these two dudes are like the two kind of wrestlers that, like I said before with Darby, it's not Darby versus Ciampa, it's Darby versus Darby. How quickly can he take himself out? Same with Ciampa. Ciampa is like, no, I can take a bigger spot than that. Or oh, you want to take a bigger spot? I'll help you. Let me pick you up and drop you on your neck from 15 feet in the air to the cement floor.
See, that's what I've always seen of Ciampa. What I've seen is he will do it until it's correct, man. He's not going to pull punches or take hit. He's going to make that hit hurt him enough that you know that shit fucking hurt. And he does an absolutely excellent job on it.
Yeah, Ciampa's legitimately, he will kill you. Like he's one of those like Taz,
Yes.
Samoa Joe's like.
He'll
But like
just
he's
murder
so
you.
small. Like think of the build of those guys I named versus at what Ciampa is. Like he
But
will fuck you up.
I was gonna say, but Ciampa is also one of those guys that can throw Samoa Joe,
Oh yeah,
which is horrifying to think
That's
of.
insane.
it is what it is. You bring up okay points to make me remember Raw in a better light, but I'm still voting AEW for this week.
Me too. It was too good for me.
I am definitely going to go Raw this week. I'm going to be the outlier. And not due to any fault of AEW. Raw just did a really good job telling a full, complete show, even with the final promo not really mattering. So I would give my point to Raw over AEW this week. And that's probably just because that's the only one they're going to win for the next 8 weeks. They got their one writer. Now we have 10 more shows before they're good again.
You gotta give him something. Yeah, throw him a bone. Yeah, I felt that way, but you know, with the score already being 11-4, and then like Darby Ciampa was just too good for me not to do anything else. So it turns into 12-4. Raw has an 8-week show deficit to catch up on.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
All right, we have one last thing because someone owes us a promo. Am I saying it monotone enough for you?
It's a Jomo, actually.
Someone owes us a Jomo.
Next week, we're lucky enough to get another Jomo. Well, I'm
Well,
sorry.
no, you get an acceptance
Joe gets
speech
an
next
award.
week.
A Jaward, if you will.
It's a Jaward.
Joe scored last at AEW Dynasty, so I chose him to do a Ricky Bobby promo. If you're not first, you're last.
All right, so Ian wanted me to do a Ricky Bobby inspired promo because I came in last in the previous Royale where he was saying stuff like, there's plenty of reasons it's not always bad to be in last place, guys. Like, number 1, you tried hard. 2, we're still all friends. Shut up, Ian. Making me do a promo while I'm no good at promos, especially a Ricky Bobby promo. Ricky Bobby promo, what does that even mean? How is the promo supposed to help me next time? Spoiler, it doesn't. And I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with my hands. So I was eating some of those really thin foreign pancakes, you know the ones, contemplating on how a stupid promo like this would go. And I was trying to get over seeing the fear I saw from coming in last so I could start picking again. And was suggested the idea of listening to the Pick the Push podcast with a live cougar locked in the room with me. If you're calm, they're calm. So I thought it'd be good training. Well, got mauled by a cougar, learned nothing about predictions, and now my favorite PTP shirt is ruined. So after working on this promo and listening to a lot of Pick the Push, no offense, and Ian, I mean no offense, but your opinion of a good promo prompt is worth as much as a velvet painting of a whale and a dolphin getting it on. So I leave you with 2 quotes to end this promo. If you ain't first, you're last. And if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. Was this good? Is it good? Was that okay? I still don't know what to do with my hands.
All right, that was awesome. Yo, that was so good. I disagree that was a bad prompt. That was a great promo.
Yeah, and you want me to tell you how long that fucking took to write? You're just lucky I
Good.
can turn shit into gold.
That's a great promo ad by me. What a great prompt picker I am.
The worst. Do you know how hard it was to do that without like just saying like 3 quotes and then just being like, fuck you?
Who knows? All we know is that was fantastic. I'm so happy. I can't wait to hear your award speech next week.
Yeah, you know what? Your opinion is as fucking as good as a velvet painting of a whale and a dolphin getting it on.
Velvet painting. What a classic.
I really hope you have never seen my promo list because, oh my god, the diabolical shit I have written down. You better pray you win every Royale from now on.
So far, so good.
Bro, his list is so evil. All I can remember is the feelings it made me feel when I read it. The words have been erased from my mind. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
That's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. Remember, follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and you know where to find us on all the podcast apps. Our StubHub link is in our link tree, just in case you're looking to go to any events. The next Pick the Push Royale will be WWE Backlash on May 9th. We'll see you next week. Good luck till then. Peace.
The year was 2016. We wish that Finn was in New Japan now. A prince from Ireland, a wrestling machine, the finest high flyer that you've ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd see the Finn, the Demon King's reign. He'd break some bones, we'd all cheer. But he's a broken man on a mid-card show, the man Mysterio has in tow. Come on over, cried Triple H. We wish that Finn was in New Japan now. The draft is here and you're coming on strong. You'll beat Seth Rollins where you belong. God damn them all. I was told we'd see Finn, the Demon King's reign. He'd break some bones and we'd all cheer. But he's a broken man on a mid-card show. The man Mysterio has in tow. With a deafening cheer, he had his big debut. We wish that Finn was in New Japan now. He won the belt with a mangled arm and gave it all right back to avoid further harm. God damn them all. I was told we'd see Finn, the Demon King's reign. He'd break some bones and we'd all cheer. But he's a broken man on a mid-card show. The man Mysterio has in tow. Then we waited for his big return. We wish that Finn was in New Japan now. He made a great pose and smiled for the crowd, while the cats in Gorilla just laughed long and loud. God damn them all. I was told we'd see Finn, the Demon King's reign. He'd break some bones and we'd all cheer. But he's a broken man on a mid-card show. The man Mysterio has in tow. The demon was gone and Fid was made a chump. We wish that Finn was in New Japan now. He's a world-class talent and it's a shame, 'cause we only have WWE to blame. God damn them all. I was told we'd see Finn, the Demon King's reign. He'd break some bones and we'd all cheer. But he's the broken man on a mid-card show. The man Mysterio has in tow.
Foon.
You motherfucker.
I still got it.
I'm gonna bleep it so people just think I call you.
Oh shit, you tricked me.
Hey, hey, hey. Bang, bang, bang.
Nuts.
Bang, bang, bang.
Nuts.